Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, LIftFlowGrow. My name is Christina. Today's class is going to be a full body Vinyasa yoga flow with focus on stretching the backs of the legs and the front of your legs. So you're not going to need much. If you want to support yourself, you can definitely use blocks, have some water nearby, and we're all going to begin in mountain pose at the top of the mat. When you arrive in your mountain pose, look down at your feet, make sure they're hip-width apart. Then close the eyes and roll your shoulders back and down away from the ears. Find your breath. Breathe in all the way down into your low belly. Filling it up. And then exhale out the nose. Long exhale, long inhale, and long exhale. And one more time, just like that. Connecting to your own breath, connecting to your own body. Keep the eyes closed, but bring your mind all the way down on the sole of the feet. Then root down through your heels. Press them down into the earth beneath you. Find your toes and root down through your toes. Now lean to your right. Find the outside edges of your feet and lean to the left. Good, come back through center. Find the middle. Lift the kneecaps, engage your legs. Blink the eyes open, reach the arms up and look up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands down by your side. And one more time, just like that, inhale. This time you're going to clasp the hands, lean to the right. Come back through center, lean to the left. Come back through center, look up. Hands are coming down by your side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Clasp your hands, lean to your right. This time step the left foot behind the right one. Find the tops of your feet and open through the side body. And one more deep breath here. Come back through center. Keep the arms up. Fold forward. Diving in. Inhale, halfway lift, create a flat back, keep your knees soft. Exhale, fold. Root down, come all the way up. Bring the clasp up over your head. Lean towards the left and step the right foot behind you. Find the tops of the feet open through the side body. And one more breath. Come back through center. Dive forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down, come all the way up. Clasp the hands one more time. Lean towards the right. Step your left foot behind. Can you bend your right knee, going really deep into the stretch of the front of the left foot, your left ankle. And now pull your left hand back with the right one. Feel the stretch in your side body. Come back through center. Dive. Inhale, creating a flat back. Pull your belly in. The gaze is down. Your neck is long. Exhale, fold. Root down, come all the way up. Clasping the hands. Lean towards the left on your exhale. Step the right foot back. Bend your left knee. Deepening the stretch. Pull your left hand back with the right one. Come back through center. Dive forward. Halfway lift. And fold. Place your hands down. Step a step back, coming into downward facing dog. Keep your knees soft here. Bring your hips all the way down towards your heels. Lift up. And one more time, just like that, squatting down. Lift yourself up. A last one.
and lift up. Make sure your hands are really digging down into the mat. Spreading your fingers. Tick-tocking your hips in your downward facing dog. Now come on your toes. Bring your heels down as much as they can go down. Come on your toes one more time. Heels are coming down. Last one. And release. Now start pedaling your feet. Breathing space in the backs of the legs, your ankles, your cuffs, your hamstrings. Find stillness. Shift forward to bring the knees down. You are in tabletop. From here, extend the right leg back behind you. Flex your foot. Now point your toes. Flex, point, and flex. Pull your right knee in towards the chest, round through the spine. Can you touch your nose to your knee and send it back? Open. One more time. Pull your right knee round through the spine. Press the floor away from you and extend. Last one. Pulling the knee in. This time step the knee between the hands. Low lunge as you send your left knee back. And if this is too much for you at the moment, you can step your right foot on the outside of the right hand. Keep both of the hands on the inside of the foot. Or you can just have your low lunge just like that. From here, sit back, find your half split, point your right toes in, pull your right hip in towards the midline, fold. Rebend your right knee, let your hips sink down. Sit back, half split. One more time, moving through low lunge and half splits. Last one. Rebend your right knee. Right hand comes on the inside of the right foot. Send your right foot back, extend back behind you. This time reach with the left hand forward. Bend your right knee and grab a hold of the foot with your left hand. Use a strap here if this is not accessible for you at the moment. When you have your bind, lift the chest up as you press yourself through your right hand, pressing the floor away from you. Release. Left hand comes down, extend your right leg. Step it down, tuck your toes, lift up and back, find your downward facing dog. One more breath here. Pedal the feet one more time. Bring your knees down. Extend the left hand behind you. Flex your foot. Now point the toes. Flex, point, and flex. Keep your belly lifted and flex and point. Good. Pull your left knee in, round through the spine, nose to the knee, and extend. Pull it in and extend. Pull it in and extend. Last one. This time step it through. Find a low lunge. Let your hips sink down. A last breath here. Sit back, half split. Point the left toes in. Fold over your left thigh. Rebend the left knee. Find a low lunge. Sit back, half split. And one more time, moving between a low lunge and half split. Move with the breath. Inhale, coming into a low lunge. Exhale, going back to half split. Can you go a little bit deeper this time? Pull your left hip in towards the midline. Keep flexing your left foot. Rebend that left knee. Send it back. Extend. Reach your right hand forward. Bend the left knee and find your foot with your hand. Release. Bring your left foot down, tuck your toes under, root down through the hands and lift your knees up, reaching the tailbone away from you, coming into downward facing dog. We're gonna come all the way down just like that. One more time, going up to downward facing dog. Aiming the tailbone away from you. So lift from the tailbone, up, 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 up. Good. Look to the top of the mat. Walk or hop forward. Arriving in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down, come all the way up. Hands down by your side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift and fold. Plant your hands down. Step back. High plank. From here, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Bend the knee in towards the chest, around through the spine. Press the floor away from you. As you step the foot between the hands, soften the left knee down. Low lunge. Sit your hips back. Find your half split. One more time, low lunge, shifting forward. This time twist. Left hand stays down, right arm up. You can stay here or you can bend the left knee and grab a hold of your foot with your right hand. If you have the bind, pull your heel in towards your glute and feel the stretch in your left quad. Release. Extend your right leg out to the side. Sit back. Find your heel, something like half split, but a little bit wider. Come up. Left hand stays down, right hand up. Open the chest. Pull your right hand down. Pull your right leg in. Extend it back, tuck the left toes under, lift up and back, three-legged downward facing dog. Left knee in, coming towards the chest. Step the foot between the hands one more time. You are in a high lunge. From here, reach the arms up. Bring your hands on your hips. Make sure they're square to the top of the mat. Step your left foot in a little bit for warrior one. Reach the arms up. Find length through the side body as you pin your left heel down and find stretch in the back of the left foot. Bring your hands on your hips. Straighten the front knee. Fold. Pyramid pose. You can stay halfway here. Hands on your right shin. Or you can bring the hands down, framing your right foot. Whatever you are, make sure you're breathing through the sensations in your body. Press yourself halfway up. Plant the hands down. Step your right foot back. Extend it. Step it down. Left foot should follow. Something like a high plank. Shift forward. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Pull the left knee round through the spine. Step the foot between the hands, a low lunge. Sit your hips back, find your half split. One more time, rebend the front knee, low lunge. Twisting, right hand stays down, left hand up towards the sky. An option for bending the back leg, pulling your right foot in towards your right glute with your left hand. Release. Left hand comes down. Step your left leg to the left side. Sit your hips back. Press yourself up. Right hand stays down. Open the left hand up towards the sky as you open the chest. Place your left hand down. Pull your left knee in, but send it back. Tuck your back toes. Lift up and back. Three-legged downward facing dog. Left knee comes in towards the chest. Shift forward, high plank. Step the foot between the hands, high lunge. Root down as you reach the arms up. Hands on your hips. Step your right foot down, coming into warrior one. Making sure your hips are pointing forward. Reach the arms up. Find length. Bring your hands back on your hips. Straighten your left knee. Lean over. Pyramid pose. You can stay here. Hands on your left shin or hands all the way down. Last breath. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold. Lift your left leg back. Step it back. Right should follow. High plank. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Right leg comes up. Pull your right knee in. Step the foot between the hands. Find your low lunge. Sit your hips back. Stand, half split. Can you go a little bit lower? Can you pull your right hip in? Flex your right toes. Rebend your right knee. Low lunge, twist. Bend your left knee. Pull your left heel in towards your left glute with your right hand. Soften your hips down towards the earth. Release. Right hand comes down. Lift your left knee off the mat. Find your high lunge. Reach the arms up as you root down through your feet. Clasp your hands over the head. Find length. Lift that clasp away from you. Open the chest. step your left foot down, find your warrior one. Can you bend your right knee deeper? Pinning the left heel down, stretching the back of the left ankle, your cuff here. Hands down on your hips. Straighten your front knee, fold over, find your pyramid pose one more time. Keep your hands down, lift your back leg up, flex. Can you bring your hands towards the chest? Balance. Can you lift your chest up higher? Finding warrior three. The gaze is down, your neck is long. Challenge your balance here. Bend your back knee. Reach with your left hand and pull your foot in towards your glutes. And release. Find your warrior three one more time. Bring your hands down, standing split, open. Lift your left leg up towards the sky. Your head is down, your neck is long. Crown of the head pointing down towards the floor. Now, from here you can step back or hop back to plank through Vinyasa and meet me in downward facing dog. When you arrive in your downward facing dog, wiggle your tail, pedal your feet one more time. The backs of the legs, they should feel way more open than the beginning of the practice. But you'll be able to see the difference between your left leg and your right one. As you're moving, make sure you're breathing. And on your last exhale, find stillness. Inhale, left leg comes up. Pull it in towards the chest. Step it through, low lunge. Sit your hips back, find your half split. Challenge yourself, go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Rebend the front knee, low lunge. Twist right hand down, left hand up. Bend your back knee, find your foot, and pull your right heel in towards your right glute. Soften your hips down. Release that. Left hand comes down, tuck your right foot, lift your right knee, high lunge. Root down as you reach the arms up. Find the length first here. Stay active in your legs, active in your arms. Bring your hands on your hips. Step your right foot down. Find your warrior one. Commit to the bend of the front knee. Reach the arms up. Bring your hands one more time on your hips. Pyramid pose, straighten the front knee as you fold over. Lift yourself up, look to the top of the mat, place your hands down as you lift your right leg up. Flex your foot. Now lift your chest, hands towards the heart. Lifting yourself slightly up, finding warrior three, finding balance. Your gaze should be down. bend your right knee and grab a hold of the foot if possible. Release that. Extend your right leg behind you. Bring your hands down and open, standing split. Roll your head from side to side here, making sure there is no tension in your neck as you open, lifting through your right toes. The gaze is down. Transition your way through Vinyasa as you meet me in downward facing dog. When you arrive in your downward facing dog, bring the knees down. Keep your toes tucked as you come to sit on your heels. Close your eyes here. Soften your shoulders down and away from the ears. Good, now untuck the toes. Open your hips, open your heels wide apart so your hips can fit in between them as you sit down. Hero pose. This is where we're gonna stay for now. Do not recline yet. And if this is too much on your knees, use a block or a pillow underneath your sitting bones. Last breath here. Bring your hands down in front of you. Lift your hips up. Tuck the toes under, finding downward facing dog. Same sequence with a little add-ons to it. Inhale, right leg comes up. Pull your right knee in. Step it through. Find your low lunge Anjaneyasana. This time you're going to reach the arms up as you sink the hips down. Bring your hands down. Sit back. Low lunge. Half split. Moving one more time through low lunge. Open. Reaching the arms up. Half split. Last one just like that. And half split. Rebend the front knee. High lunge. Root down, reach the arms up. Keep your hands up. Find warrior one. Bring your hands on your hips, transition to warrior three. Lift your right leg up, lean forward. The gaze is down. Hands can stay on your hips or open the hands out to the side. Bring your hands down, standing split, open. Now bend your left foot and grab a hold of it with your right hand. As you have your foot into your hand, press your knee away from you. Keep lifting it towards the sky. Unclasp, extend your left leg. Right hand comes down. Step your left foot down, pyramid pose. This is the last pyramid pose of the practice today. Can you go a little bit deeper? Breathing space in your right hamstring. Keep your hands down, bend your left knee, seat your hips back. Keep your right toes down on the floor. Straighten the left knee. Lift your left foot one more time. Hop back. Half of a push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift up and back, finding downward facing dog. Left leg comes up. Pull it in. Step it through, low lunge. Reach the arms up. Bring your hands down, sit back, find your half split. Rebend the front knee. Lower your hips down, open. Find your half split. Last one, moving with your breath. Really allowing your body to open up. Rebend, high lunge. Root down, reach the arms up, find your bind and reach that clasp away from you. Warrior one, step your right foot in, bend the left knee, pin your right heel down, and bring your hands on your hips. Find your warrior three, lift up. And remember, if you are wobbly on one of the sides, don't worry about it. You can always come back to the shape. Be patient with your body. Hands are coming down, open, lift the right leg up, standing split. Bend your right knee, grab a hold of the foot with your left hand. Keep sending your right knee up towards the sky as you're pulling your chest in towards your left leg. Release that. Lift one more time, open. Step your right foot down, pyramid pose. Bend your right knee, stay in your pyramid pose. Sit your hips back and down. Left toes are down towards the earth. Point them down, keep them down. Feel that stretch. And breathe into it. Release, lift up. One more time, lift the right leg up. Hop or step back. We are going to meet in downward facing dog. Bring your knees down. Come to sit down on your bum as you extend your legs forward in front of you. Flex and point your feet. Step your feet down. Make sure they're hip width apart. Place your hands down, fingertips pointing away from you for reverse table. Lift the hips up. Stay in your reverse table. Flip your right toes under. Stretching the front of the right foot, the front of your right ankle. And release, change sides. Release that, and now we're going to do both of the feet at the same time. And if this is too much for you, you can just do one foot at a time. And now one foot at a time, bring your heels down. Bring your hips down. Sitting down, finding hero pose. Hands are landing on the mat behind you. Lean back. You can stay here or you can lower yourself down on your elbows. Slowly press yourself up. Take your right knee with your right hand and gently lift it up. Stretching one more time, the front of the toes, the front of your foot, the front of the ankle. Release, change sides. And release. Press yourself up, find your tabletop. Step your right foot on the outside edge of your right hand. Send your left knee back, lizard pose. Find the outside edge of the right foot and let your right knee splay out. When you have that, hand on your right knee, gently turning the chest. And the next step here is to pull your left foot in, left heel in, towards your left glute. Release your left foot. Right hand comes down. Come on the forearms. Stay in your lizard pose. Going a little bit deeper into your hips. Make sure your breath is moving freely through your body. If you're holding your breath, you're actually not stretching. So if this is too much for you, pull up a little bit or find the shape that works for you at the moment and stay there. This is your practice. Make it yours. One more deep breath here. Press yourself up. Tuck your back toes, lift the back knee, and step to the top of the mat with your left leg, coming into Malasana squat. When you arrive, make sure your heels are in, your toes are out. Bring your hands in front of the heart, elbows on the insides of your knees, and gently rock from side to side. Find length throughout your spine. Reach the crown of the head up towards the sky as you let your sitting bones descend down towards the earth beneath you. Bring your hands down. Left leg stays here. Send your right foot back. Wiggle your left foot to the outside of the left hand. Right knee comes down on the mat. Lizard pose on your left. Find your shape first. Then find the outside edge of your left foot. Turn left hand on the left knee, open the chest. Bend your right foot optional and grab a hold of the foot with the left hand. Breathe through the stretch of your right quad. Release that. Left hand comes down. And find your forearms. In your forearm lizard pose, shake your head from side to side. Your neck should be soft, shoulders should be soft. One more deep breath here. Press yourself up. Malasana squat one more time. Step your right foot in. Find your shape, hands in front of the heart. And here, sit down on your bum. Keep your legs open. Come back on your back. Happy baby. Grab the outside edges of your feet. And gently rock from side to side. Make sure the back of the head is down on the mat. Your neck is long. Press your tailbone down. Now extend one leg out to the side. Rebend and extend the other one. Rebend one more time on your right. One more time on the left. Last one. And last one on the left. Can you extend both legs out to the side? Can you press your tailbone down towards the mat? One more deep breath here. Release. Bring your legs down. Keep your right foot the way it is. Make sure you can reach your right heel with your hand. Extend your left leg up towards the sky. Root down and lift the hips up. And release. Left hand comes down. Change sides. And release. Let your knees open out to the side. Bring your feet to touch. Open the palms up. Allow the back of the head to be heavy. Allow your shoulders to be heavy on the mat. Find your tailbone. Find the outside edges of your feet. Now find your knees. Find a space between them. Find your hips. Your belly moving up and down with the rhythm of your breath. Palms are facing up, fingers are soft, curled in towards the palm of the hand. Chest is open. Face is soft. Plant a gentle smile on your lips.
Stay here for as long as you want to, my friends. Thank you for taking the time and practicing with me. Namaste.